This is madness and faith. The madness is that so many people are looking towards social media to find their faith, to find voices that will guide them into the promised land. But the fact of the matter is, that's not faith. Faith is built within your heart, within your soul. It is not something that can be taught. It is not something that can be molested and manipulated. Faith is something that comes from you, and it's between you and God. This message is to tell you that there are many false prophets out there. You should not look for your faith on social media. You should learn and live and find your faith by walking out in this world. God does not want you to know of Him by other people's experiences or words. Faith is your understanding of God. Beware false prophets. I am never gonna ask you for money. I am never gonna ask you for likes. I am only gonna ask you, if you come across these messages, to be discerning, to find your faith in God, in the world that He created, and not by other people's words. Jesus spoke to millions. He never asked for anything except for people to listen. He tore up temples because they were, I don't have the word. They were molesting, and I'm sorry for that strong word, those who would follow goodness. And I don't care if you go to church. They are abusing religion and Jesus' name as far and in between social media, where these people you listen to spout out nonsense and then ask you for money. Faith is not money. Your love for people, things, the animals you cross by, that is faith. That is God. It is not scripture. although it may speak to you, but find it in your own way. Do not rely on social media for your faith, for your belief, for your answers, for anything, because you have to beware of false prophets. Just as much as they spout out things about Jesus is newly risen, you have to remember the flip side. And this is ingrained in me. It is ingrained in me so deeply I could never fathom to speak about. But I'm speaking about it now. Now is a time of desperation. People are desperate looking for faith, but they do not know how to account for their own life. There is an Antichrist, and he will prey. He will devour and reap all those who bear false witness to God. He will control them and whisper lies towards his dominion. And you have to be aware. This time, this season in life is about souls. And if you are not accountable for your soul, and I say this honestly, we are going to be fighting dominion, fighting hell on earth, fighting the torment and scourge of the enemy on earth. And I don't want to see that happen. I want to see the souls rise to the heavens. I want to see the dance and song and love and jubilation of peace and love. But I fear this is not where the world's going to, because people are relying their faith on other people's words instead of getting out into the world and spreading their love. That is the gospel. The gospel is not the Bible. The gospel is not hearing other people speaking things that you want to hear because you want to hear it. You hunted for it. You lusted after for it. You greeded after for it. You gluttonized every facet of ease for a momentary pleasure and peace for yourself instead of getting out into the world and living. Heaven on earth is just living. I'm not the smartest man. I'm not the most educated man. But I know what I believe. I know what I have faith in. And I know what I fear. These messages are trying to open up a window to break you free. Be wary of false prophets.